How's it going? So we're starting some property improvements, I guess, out here. I've got a whole plan, and this is kind of phase one of it right here. Um, you can see the house, it's not far. The shop's right here. My plan is to go from the corner of the shop to that tree right there, the one that's closest to the woods. Go straight across, down to the woods, and then back. So this whole corner, I'm going to turn into a little food plot. Um, Now I did do a food plot way in the opposite corner one year, and it worked out pretty good. I didn't really do much in terms of soil prep, so it didn't come up great, but the deer came out. The problem I had was dogs. So they don't like the deer don't like them, so the deer only came out at night. Now the dogs do have an electric fence. They can't come back any further than the corner of the shop. Not this post, but the shop, the building itself. So my thought is to plant a screen for the first few rows. So have maybe the first 4 to 6 feet be, I think I'm going to do corn, just because I can get that pretty easily. So from there back, my friend's going to help me till it. The rest of it, you can see we were kind of practicing with it, see how well it was going to work. I'm getting throw and grow, just because that's what I was able to get a hold of right now. So I think it'll be fine. If a few weeds come up, I'm not too worried about it. You can see at the end back there, I've got 2 apple trees. That's going to be the opposite edge of the plot. So got 2 apple trees there. Eventually I'd like to make a whole grove going that way, going further. If this plot seems to work out with the screen on this side and then the plot, there's an area in the woods deer can come in the corner. There's an opening about there. So if this works out, it's something I'd like to keep doing and continuing to grow. Those 2 apple trees, I'd like to get maybe some persimmon, peach, just different fruit trees, to just see if I can get stuff to come out here. Not that going hunting into the wood is hard, but it'd be nice if I could just shoot from right here. So anyway, that's phase one, so I'll keep you posted as we keep making progress. Alright, so in making this video about putting a food plot in, I realized I didn't do a great job of actually videoing everything that we did. So here's going to be just a quick rundown of the actual order of operations of the work that we did. The first thing I did was get a soil test done. While that was waiting for that, I went ahead and sprayed everything with herbicide to start killing the grasses. From the soil test, we found out we didn't need much in the way of, we didn't need any lime, and we didn't really need that much fertilizer. Again, it's not a very big plot for one. The morning before we disked everything up, I went around with a push spreader and put out maybe 20 pounds of fertilizer over the whole thing. But then as we broke everything up, broke up the dirt and turned everything over, that kind of turned that fertilizer into the soil. We got the hooks out in the back of the plot master, and that thing makes a world of difference. I mean, that looks awesome. Once we got the Once we got the dirt turned over and everything broken up, I went over it with the hand spreader to spread the throw and grow out, which this one is a mix of ryegrass, red clover, forage rape, and radishes. So I only needed about a half a bag for this size plot, so it took me maybe going around twice to get all that out. So once we got the seed in the ground, we went over it again with the plot master. We took the discs up, so we weren't digging real deep, but we did put out the drag and flip the roller out. So we were basically just kind of raking the seed under the dirt. That particular seed doesn't need to be very deep, so that's all it really needed. After that, Michael showed me he had brought some leftover, some plot starter stuff that he had, and offered to spray it out there for me, so I said go for it. So that's basically it. The food plot's in, the seed is in. We're just waiting for rain at this point. It's starting to warm up here. I'm sure we're going to start getting less and less rain. I did end up reaching a couple hoses from the house since I'm so close, and put a sprinkler out here. That'll help me just kind of get between rain clouds, so to speak. So we'll see how it goes from here. I appreciate you watching and wish you good luck with your food plots and your deer season.